Hi, everybody. It is Mary Beth Haynes with the Power of Pets, and I am so grateful to be connecting with you right here, right now. I wanted to introduce my newest book that has come out. It's titled From Empty to Empowered, A Journey to Healing from Unexpected Pet Loss. And it's with this book that I was able to reach out to some experts and professionals in the areas of healing. When it comes to our pets, we know how much we love them. Unfortunately, their lifespan isn't the same as it would be for a human. And therefore, if you have had a pet, more times than not, you've also experienced the loss of that pet. And I'm here today to connect and unite with you to remember and honor all of our pets of yesterday and the many gifts that they share with us. It's taking those gifts and it's bringing it with us each step forward and using that in healing in their honor, just like they would want us to do. And as I was writing this book, I talked about our body's reaction to shock or trauma, because that's what happens when we experience a loss, isn't it? Our bodies actually go into a shock, into that fight or flight mode. Even though it may not be an actual accident or something where somebody jumps out in front of us and we go into that fight or flight mode, it's actually our system's way of protecting ourselves. And when we get that loss, when it comes and it happens, that is where we start to experience some things that happen on an emotional and on a physical level. It actually happens on many different levels. And this is why I had reached out to Dr. Joanne Hubley with Leva Health Center in St. Catharines, Ontario. Dr. Joanne and I had an interview together. She was very forthcoming and was able to give me a lot of great information on how healing can affect our body's reaction to shock or trauma. So Dr. Joanne, when I had talked with her, I had mentioned to her that I was in a car accident when I was 13 years old. And I remember being hurt physically from that accident. And I remember the steps that I had to take in order to get my body back to health. And I gave her that analogy because I said, when it comes to healing from the loss of a pet, there really is no different. I mean, we don't have a broken leg. There isn't a physical accident that has happened, but we have a broken heart. We don't have a scar or a scratch or some stitches that needed to happen from that car accident analogy, but we do on the inside, don't we? And so what I did was I reached out to Dr. Joanne to ask her, in her experience, how she has found with her clients and her patients as a chiropractor and a professional health coach on how healing can affect the body. And Dr. Joanne stated, trauma and loss affects our body in all realms, body, mind, and spirit, and manifests physically in the form of symptoms, that being tight, stiff muscles and joints causing pain, to name a few. And when I spoke to her about how a physical trauma like a car accident might be better understood by society in terms of the shock or pain, but with emotional trauma, people may feel more alone and they may not get the necessary support that they need. I shared with her that my intention with this book is to spark discussions to bring attention to what is happening to us when we lose a pet, what's happening to us internally on a physical level. And that is what we shared about. And Dr. Joanne, I wanted to say thank you. The information that you have shared with me in this book has been so helpful to so many people. The vision that I had for this book from day one, you helped make that happen. And now your information and input is in this book forever. So Dr. Joanne, from my heart to yours, thank you for being a part of this book. Thank you for bringing it to the success that it has today as a healing tool. The goal for the Power of Pets community as we unite together and remember our pets of today and of yesterday. Power Pets community, thank you for being here, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon. If anybody is interested in a copy of the book, I welcome you to visit www.authormarybethhaynes.com, or you can visit Amazon and do a search From Empty to Empowered, A Journey to Healing from Unexpected Pet Loss. Thanks everybody. Bye for now.